We're live.
Hey, everybody.
We're live and back in the studio.
Back in the Elk Grove studio, folks. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Ocean's Pit. A little show about big things. We're back here, Elk Grove Village studio, folks. Today's Thursday. You know what that means? It's 2 for Thursday, and it's time for Laura Ocean in the house.
What's 2 for Thursday mean?
Two of us.
Thursday. Oh, there's two of us.
Two of us. Two for Thursday. Two for Thursday, folks. This is Thursday, your favorite day and mine. It's Thursday, June 15th. It's nice to be back. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. We got a great show for you guys today. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement, a lot of news, a lot of good stuff. Anyway, right, honey, how are you doing?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
Keep talking, honey. Keep talking.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Say hello to some people.
Hello, some people. Hold on. I have to get to that one. Hey, Albert and Carol, Yvette. Good afternoon, you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Jeez. Woo.
You gotta like that. It wakes us up.
It sure did wake me up.
It wakes us up, folks. Anyway, this is great. Hope you guys are great listening and watching. It's time for our sponsors. Ace Hardware, folks, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. They got so many great deals going on with the summer here, folks. Grilling is in season, honey. So you know what you need to do. Tell them to grill your ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase. Also, folks, let's not forget to looking up to spicing up your food and check out their spices, rubs, and sauces. Add flavor to your barbecue feast right now, man. They got so many good stuffs happening at Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. Boy, we got a great show lined up for you guys today. And thank you guys for watching, folks. Let's get right down to our good buddies, Gorelli Pavement Service. For all your asphalt needs, call Gorelli Pavement Service. With over 20 years of experience, that's a lot of years, folks. That's right. Over 20 years of experience, helpful and friendly staff, Gorelli can remove and replace your driveway or commercial parking lot, specializing in stripping and seal coating. Stripping and seal coats. Get your mind out of the gutter. Stripping and seal coating, serving Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. Call Laura or Barb for a free estimate. That's Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement Service. Oh, my God. How cool is that? It's nice to be back, folks. Now, if you're just joining us, we were gone. Where were we at Monday and Tuesday, hon?
We were at the Kalahari in Wisconsin Dells with our great friends, Nick and Phyllis Sahajas, having a wonderful kid time, eating fudge and sliding down water slides.
And playing games and miniature golf, glow-in-the-dark miniature golf, which is a pain in the ass because you can't see anything that's going on over there. But I'm telling you, we had a lot of fun. You know, we've been trying to plan a trip for a while, and we wanted to go to Niagara Falls, which is still going to be in the plan. But because the timing is so hard for all of us to get together and pick a time. So Phyllis just reached out a month ago, and said, hey, let's just go to the Dells. And we did.
And we're like, let's do it.
And it was
taking pictures at the Al Capone. If you guys haven't seen Phyllis's yet, we haven't got a chance to post yet. But
dressing up in those outfits.
So much fun.
That was a lot of fun. And you know what? Things that we do, keep the kid in you, man. You know what? People think, oh, it's too old.
Right, Kristen? Miniature golf is a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass. Wait. Miniature golf wasn't so bad, Kristen, but it was the glow-in-the-dark miniature golf.
We couldn't tell whose ball was who.
Couldn't see what. Of course, we were also having a few pops, so I'm sure things didn't help. Anyway, Kristen Knievel is watching. I just posted on Facebook. You know what Kristen's going to be doing with us this Saturday, folks. But before we get to this Saturday real fast, tonight we'll be at Venuti's in Addison with the Main Event Band.
Honey.
That's right. Tonight, June 15th, we'll be at Venuti's in Addison. Tonight, folks, Danny Ramonde, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, and Lisa P. joining us. Also, we're going to be there, folks, the Tiny and Tall dog rescue. We're going to be there. Anna Margaret, she's going to be passing out some stuff because, I love animals. So we like to help everybody we can when it comes to animals. That's at 7:30. Tomorrow's a private affair. So I will not be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. I'll be in North Riverside with my good buddy Jeff Dubray for a private show. And then Saturday's the night, folks. Oshows.com. Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy with the Main Event Band. It's going to be Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Cherry Jams, the Professor Daryl Armenstad, and special guest for the first time ever with Ocean and the band. And she sang with me in Capri, but here it is tonight, Saturday. She'll be with us, Christian Knievel, the daughter of the late Robbie Knievel and the real first live superhero. Her grandfather was Evel Knievel, and I just can't wait.
Who says her dad took her to the Dells as a kid one summer, and some of her best memories.
It was a lot of fun.
Who is Robbie Knievel?
Robbie Knievel was just like his father. Of course, her grandfather did it first. He was the main guy. Then Robbie did almost a lot of the same jumps that her grandfather did, and plus his father. And very, very cool. So she's going to be joining us. We're excited. We're going to give you a little bit of rock and roll, Sinatra, Rat Pack. It's Retro Saturday. Go get your tickets at oshows.com this Saturday. Daryl, speaking of Daryl Armenstad, he's going to be with us on Saturday. Him and Sonia got a brand new song out, and Daryl's been working on this new song for a while. And it's not just a regular song. It is actually a cartoon animation song. It's called The Grasshopper and the Flea. And he just posted it. Check it out. Daryl did an incredible job with it. Listen to the tune. Very catchy, very exciting.
Oh, I can't wait.
For something that's very cool. And I hope he's going to do a little bit more of that. Daryl, let's work on a cartoon ocean video. Oh, now that would be interesting as well.
Yeah, walking around with a cigar.
And a cigar going off on everybody. So it would be a lot of fun anyway. Lillian, Daryl in the house, Christian, Kathy Lazara. Hey, guys, so it's good. Now, guys, I know it might sound like a broken record to you, but to us, it's very important. Folks, 2024 Chicago Music Cruise. In January, when you're all freezing your asses off, we're going to be on the Royal Caribbean Wonders of the Sea ship. Now, folks, it's going to be great. It's 7 nights, and you can still get some rooms. Now, the discount rooms are gone, but I think we're working on getting some more. We're going to start off in Orlando.
Great pricing.
Great pricing anyway. Richie from Seventh Heaven, who put this all together, has still got great pricing for this cruise, folks. So we're excited. We're going to start off in Orlando, Florida. We're going to be at Coca Cay, Bahamas. We're going to be in St. Thomas and St. Martin, folks. It's going to be fantastic with Tony Ocean, the main event band. Mojo's Jukebox, my other great rock and roll band, who we opened for Chicago a few months ago, and Richie, of course, and Seventh Heaven. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait. Kathy's going. We have a lot of people going. I can't believe the people that we got. Almost over 100 people just signed up for the Tony Ocean show.
Oh, it's way more than that.
A little bit more than that. So we're excited, man. So still, get to Chicago Music Cruise. Go to chicagomusiccruise.com and find
Anthony
out.
Napolitano,
Hey,
so
Mr.
good to
Napolitano
see you.
in the house. One of the
And
great,
Kim LeFew, hello.
great drummers. Kimmy in the house. LeFew, Peterson LeFew.
I know, Kathy, it's going to be a ball. We're going to have a great time.
It's got to be a lot of fun, folks. So it's great, honey. What do you got?
I've got my glasses.
You got your glasses. Well, that helps.
I got to get them,
I'm getting the laser stuff. I got to go in and get the laser stuff.
They are so scratched up. We are so due for glasses.
Yes. And we got insurance. That's the most stupid
it's just
part.
Taking the time to go do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Things you say after 50. I'm sure you guys can name them all, but where the hell is my phone? How did I get this bruise? That isn't my password either. What the hell? How do they expect you to read this small print? Oh my God, I've said them all. Where did I put my glasses? Usually when they're on my head or on my shirt.
Yeah.
I don't care if it doesn't look fashionable. I'm comfortable.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like that all the time.
I don't care. Who the heck is calling at 9:30?
At night or in the morning?
At night.
At night, yeah.
Does anyone say please and thank you anymore?
No.
Geez, how do you throw your body out of whack just sleeping wrong?
Oh, every time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what the hell with that? Yeah.
This scale can't be right.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Anytime.
yes.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with people nowadays? And why did I come into this room?
Oh, my God.
Have we not said every one of those?
You got to go. Hey, Johnny G's watching. Already. How you doing, Johnny? Hope you're doing well, pal. Another great entertainer in the Chicagoland area, folks. Hey, a lot of stuff. We also stopped at Paul Bunyan's breakfast. You got to when you're with Scotts and Dells. I think wherever they're at, they're great. I didn't realize they only served breakfast. I thought they did lunch and dinner.
I did not know that either. But
Yeah.
we've only really been there for breakfast. But yes, it
Yeah.
was all you can eat.
I thought there was lunch too, but it was very cool. And they got Pat Lenzini. How you doing, my friend? You know, they got the metal plates and the metal cups like you're like camping, going back in the olden days, which was very cool. And they got all that great stuff there.
Natalie says she bought a new scale because the other one was always wrong.
The wrong
right?
was Natalie, of course, because it was always wrong.
And the dryer had to be replaced as well because it kept shrinking our clothes.
It kept shrinking our clothes. There you go. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Now, tomorrow's guest, my good buddy John Faso, folks. Boom Boom, great drummer, great guy. His niece. We got the great Cherise Paisani. Now, wait till you hear this woman sing. She's fantastic. She's going to be on the show tomorrow, Cherise.
Very nice.
Paisani is going to be on.
Joe, I don't remember the donuts, but damn.
They were there, and I don't
They were
remember the
excellent.
donuts. And I don't eat donuts, and I'm not a chocolate guy, so we bought fudge. And I didn't eat the fudge, but I had a few turtles.
Yeah, the fudge was okay. Don't get me wrong. It was very good.
Yeah.
But compared to those turtles, oh my. So yes, have we been eating bad these last few days? Yeah.
Now, a thing I got to mention, and I did mention this most of the time when we are in this indoor. Now, you guys that are watching the show who have kids, and usually when we go to a water park.
Oh, great. Here we go. Wait to hear.
Inside or outside water park. You got to know when there's kids involved. And I don't care what it is. There had to be 100 kids in there. And, you know, the water's splashing everywhere and they splash your face. You realize that every one of those kids have pissed in that pool once or twice. Maybe even some adults, too.
After
Let's
he said
be
that,
honest here.
it was grossing me out because at one point we went in the lazy river and what was that called? The wave?
Yeah, the wave pool.
The wave pool.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it kept pushing me up to the side, pushing me up to the side. The water's coming in my face. It was hysterical. But I ended up taking in some water in my mouth. And then I'm like, it was gross. I was so skivoots.
So the one they have, the one they have in the Dells, they have a swim up bar. So you know, people now when we got there, we didn't go to the bar right away. So we
waited a good 10 minutes.
We waited a little bit, and then I'm looking over at the bar, and there's like 4 or 5 ladies, a couple older people. They're all sitting at the bar. We're in the water, so they're sitting. The stools are underwater, so it's a swim up bar. So I went up to the bartender. I go, I got to ask you because there's a thing smells like piss around. I'm going to be exactly. I know it sounds crazy, but those people.
Yeah, the lazy pee river.
Wait a minute. No, those people never left those bar stools. So you look at one of them looking at you, smiling. You know I'm peeing right now while I'm talking to you. And it is the most disgusting. They have to get up. There's people that sit at this pool and never get up. There's got to be something going on. Brittany, how are you doing? Cara is a nice resort, but it's always a busy place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is busy, especially during the summer, when kids are off. So in school, it's probably not that bad in the wintertime. But that's something that really, what are you going to do? The bartender just almost choked when I said that. It smells like, nobody's going to the bathroom here. And then he goes, now that you got me thinking these people haven't went to the bathroom while they're sitting there. So it's always something to throw in the afternoon there, right, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you got, sweetie?
Oh, I was going to say, what is that?
What do you got?
That was Ryan.
Yeah, that's right.
They're still working on the deck.
Almost done.
Okay, identical. This is the news, NBC News. Identical triplets from Maine are graduating high school and all heading off to the Big Apple to pursue their dreams.
It's 1 in 200 million identical triplets graduate high school and head to New York.
Good for them. Triplets. I did twins, and that was a lot. I can't imagine triplets.
That's got to be almost unbelievably crazy when you get to the point where, it's got to be hard to raise up twins, especially if they're identical. Now, Marissa and Nina were identical.
No, they're fraternals.
They're fraternal.
But they're still, you wouldn't know it. The pediatrician didn't even know it for the first few years. He was shocked.
Until which one's which. Yeah.
Right, John? Okay, all the chemicals in the water has to kill that crap, right?
You would hope that does. You would hope. But I don't know. Some people just purposely do it. I want to get one of those blueberry things, and then squeeze it next to one of them. And, like remember in Grown Ups when they peed in the pool and the whole pool turned blue, whatever. That would just to prove a point. That would be kind of funny. Anyway, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Let's get to some of our sponsors. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. If you're looking for a good lawyer, folks, that's Roy McCampbell, 708-275-4264. Laura, tell them about Laura Ocean Solutions.
Well, I'm going to give you a little story. I had just had an account who had left me because they were promised lower prices. So they went, very upsetting to me. But guess who called me this week? They have now just received their statement over several months and found that what they were promised, they were not. So they have come back, and I'm very happy to have them, and I welcome them back. But please, guys, know that there are ways to save on those fees. So if you are accepting credit cards, give me a call, contact me. If you're not getting what I promised you, you walk away. There's no contracts, there's no month to month. So if I do not deliver what I tell you, then you'll go. But I will deliver what I tell you. Save on those fees.
And you'll never have to shop again with Laura
Absolutely.
Ocean Solutions. Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction dealer industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6555.
Go see our friend Sal.
Sal, he is the best. Absolutely. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hey, guys, very excited about some stuff, honey. What do I got going on here, folks? Oh, how many years, earthquakes, climate, they're saying how many years in California was supposed to be fell off the earth? They were saying it for years because of that crack in Florida and California. I always heard that it was going to break apart in California. That was supposed to happen years. Every year they predicted the earthquake's going to come and separate California. That's never happened yet. But what's going on, climate in Rome, a lot of stuff is destroying that country in Rome because of the climate. So this climate change, you got to.
Is that the global warming type thing, or what is all that?
I don't know about that whole global warming thing, but very, very interesting stuff that they're saying, folks. 5 people injured after a school bus overturned on the Dan Ryan Expressway, according to WTTW. That's, I think, only 5 people were injured. Thank God nobody was
hurt for sure.
And they're hurt, but minor hurt, minor injury.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. What do you got?
Kristen, you have twins as well? Very cool.
So do we. We got Marissa and
Tony,
Nina.
you have your daughter has triplets?
Holy cow.
Did I know that?
Double T. We did not know that. Triplets. Oh,
I did not know that.
And you have to get them all the same car, the same shoes, the same things.
The same car, did you say?
Well, yeah, because she's got one. I got one. I want
cars,
the same one.
C-A-R?
Cars. When they get to a certain age, you got to get them all the same
So you have to buy them all cars.
You got to buy them all cars. You can't get one of a Honda and the other one. No, you got to get them all the same. Women asked their husband for a birthday present, and it goes from 0 to 100 in seconds, and he bought her a scale. Oh, very good.
Lillian, that's a good one.
There you go.
6-year-old boy-girl twins. How wonderful. That was
Christian.
the fun age.
Christian,
now ours are almost 25.
Yeah, when Nina just got married not too long ago, so it's very cool. You're watching Ocean's Pit. The General is in the house. Hello, General.
Plus 2 more, Tony? I did not know this.
God bless. Hide him and you can't get him back. Oh, there you go.
He hates when I touch this.
Because you screw everything up. All
right, I do. I'm the one who does it all, but yet I screw it up when I do it during the show. Don't ask me.
I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
Congratulations to our good friend, Mr. Bobby Nardella, great Chicago. Well, Melrose Park guy, was a player with the Chicago Wolves, and now finally he's the new head coach to the Wolves. Congratulations, Melrose Park's own Bobby Nardella. Also, this month is Happy Pride Month. And I'm going to tell you something, not to get crazy here.
Okay, then let's not.
But why do they get the whole fucking month? Right? Veterans only have Veterans Day. Right? Memorial Day. If you're going to do these months, now we're lucky that the Italian community
I'll tell you why.
Gave us the October for the Italian, but we finally got a month. I want everybody to have their day or whatever you want to call it, but it should be a month, especially for Memorial Day and Labor Day. Or Mother's Month should be all day. Father's Month should be all day, not one day.
All day? You mean
all month? It should be all month. Right? Why is it that certain things get a month and other things only get one day?
I know.
That's the thing that gets me. Right? Mara from Texas, how you doing?
And I understand that.
All right, so
but
tell me.
I believe they are making up for lost time. They did not have this kind of support back in the day. They're making up for it right now, and rightfully so.
So that's our problem?
No, but let them have their month right now. It might not always stay that way, but right now.
So you don't think Veterans and Memorial Day?
No, Veterans definitely.
They've been coming, and Memorial, or Cancer Day.
But I think
today is National Cancer. Should be the whole month, right?
It is October, isn't it? Isn't it like breast cancer awareness month or something?
That is a month, but I'm just making a point here, right? Even if
I think we always supported veterans forever, but we didn't always have a pride support. We do now.
There you go. Johnny G. May is Military Appreciation Month.
Okay.
But it's not very invisible. Yeah, you don't know
Okay,
that.
so that should be definitely more.
That should be a month.
Yeah, Black History Month. And again, I
Black
say the
History
same thing
Month?
because they were not identified before either.
Do-
So they're
do
getting,
we-
they're making up for lost time. Let them make it
And
up.
I got that, and I'm happy they're making up for lost time. I'm happy, but you can't use that excuse if you're going to go to Veterans and Memorial.
But they do
They've
have
been
it.
dying and dying, and for Memorial Day,
May
people-
is Military Appreciation. They should be identifying that more often.
and they don't.
Right?
They don't.
Kristen, I agree.
Yeah,
This is my birthday month, so we should be celebrating all month,
well,
right?
you celebrate every day. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Every day is my
I want
birthday.
everybody. Look, this is a world that we're living in. I want everybody to get their due, but we're not giving it the due to veterans. Memorial Day, Veterans Day. Those should be highlighted out there. That should be a full month, and it should be blasted everywhere. Because if it wasn't for those Veterans Memorial, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Right,
We
but
wouldn't
it
be
says
doing what we do.
May is a military
May, but nobody
appreciation.
knows it.
No, that's our problem.
There's
That
not
needs
stuff
to be
saying
more.
everything. You don't get a day off because of Military Appreciation Day.
Oh my gosh, I did not know
Look
this,
at that.
Tony.
That Christian. Oh, that's Toto's
These
kids.
are Toto's triplets, and then there are two more.
Unbelievable.
Darling,
Boy,
darling.
Imagine what that. You think our grocery bill is bad?
Oh, I love it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Very,
Christian,
very
wait till
important.
teenagers.
Wait till that.
It's- It's fun.
Hey, people will come back into your life after they get disappointed by the people they thought were better than you. Oh,
Wait, say
I
that
love-
again?
People will come back into your life after they get disappointed by the people they thought were better than you.
Yes,
That
yes.
does happen. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
All right.
Go ahead, hon.
Well, no, I'm just going to say, we're just talking about how bad we ate these last couple days, the fudge, and we have some substitutes for a healthy diet. So
Okay.
instead of eating that pasta,
Yeah.
switch it off to zucchini. These are
Zucchini
things you have.
pasta, which wasn't too bad.
Well, and
actually.
the zoodles.
Yeah, there's oodles. Yeah.
Okay, instead of chips, have carrot chips.
I did that. I had my carrots and my
You
celery
did do that,
today.
and you started doing chips for a while. The carrots, you haven't
Yeah,
been doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Milk, switch it over to almond
We've
milk.
been doing that for
Rice,
years.
switch it over to cauliflower.
There you go.
Butter, it's sad, but there is no replacement.
I don't use butter, so I don't worry
Spray
about that.
butter.
Yeah.
Cheese?
No.
Nope.
No good.
It says
Nothing
nope.
for that.
Tacos?
This is stupid.
This is stupid.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not doing it.
I love it. That's a good one.
You gotta love that, folks.
I'm
Only
thinking it was a serious one here, and I'm like down to the joke.
okay. You don't realize how old you are until you sit in your ass on the floor and you try to get
Oh,
back up.
gosh, yes.
My God,
Same
folks.
thing with the inner tubes. We get on the inner tubes, talk about
Trying to me to get off that, I look like a beach whale trying to get off this thing. And, I'm a big guy. And you know what? Trying to get off these things, or when I get up from my chiropractor, it's like, or trying to bend up and pick something up. It is just crazy. Unbelievable. And so that's true, man. But I think that's because we don't exercise and don't, as we get older. But I think there's people out there that take care of themselves, and that's very good. What there's
Bob and Jan are over by Ryan's place. I'm gonna have to show Ryan. He's
there
here.
You go. Ryan is here with us, and they're at Bugsy's over there in McHenry, which Ryan, our good friend Ryan O'Ryan, be opening up his new place probably late August now.
Is it late August?
Late
Okay.
August, yeah. It's going to be Bugsy's in McHenry. You all know Ryan O'Ryan, and he's also one of the best handymen around.
He's awesome.
Doing our deck, and we're about maybe 85% done.
Next week it should be
By next Saturday, we have the party at the house for the kids.
for the kids' birthdays.
Danny Mazzy is in the house.
Hey,
Hello,
Danny.
my brother.
Rosemary, how are you, my
Rosemary.
girl?
Danny Mazzy, Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Buy local, shop local. And how about Mikey and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair for all your collision auto repair needs. That's crashchampions.com.
Tony Bisek. This
Tony.
is hysterical.
What do you got, Tony?
When I was born, the doctor pulled me out and saw my face, and then turned around and looked at my ass and told my mom she has twins.
She has twins. That's a fan. Tapina, how you doing? Where it is in McHenry, it's off.
I had the address.
We'll put the address.
Yes.
It's like I said, it's the big banner. The name of the place is outside. You can't miss it. But it won't be opening till the end of August. But it will be a lot of fun. You remind me like the movie Grown Ups. Yeah, that's right. Double
Yes,
D.
yes.
Beetlefest, if Albert's watching, Patty Boyd will be making an appearance at Beetlefest. And I don't know if that was the first time here. Beetlefest is going to be August 11th through the 13th in Rosemont. And Patty Boyd was the former wife of George Harrison. And she also, and then his best friend was Eric Clapton, and they're still best friends. But after she left George to go with Eric Clapton, and the song Layla, You Got Me on My Knees, Layla, was about Patty Boyd.
Oh.
The problem is, after she left George to go with his best friend Eric Clapton, they still stayed friends for many, many, many years.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's
weird.
respectful to each other. That's okay.
It's a little screwed
Peanut,
up, if you ask
your
me.
brother said it's on 120, and that is correct.
There you go, folks.
Oh, John Faso. Hello, how are you?
Johnny Boom Boom. Great seeing you. And you're right, Johnny. It was great seeing you and Vivian on Saturday at Tavern on the Point. And that's right, Charisse Paisani will be on our show tomorrow. This girl's been around, got a lot of great stuff, and beautiful voice. It's going to be great seeing Charisse Paisani tomorrow here on Ocean's Pit. It's going to be fun. All right, what do you got, hon?
Lori sent us in hugging.
Hugging
Is the most beautiful form of communication that allows the other person to know beyond a doubt that they matter to you. I like that.
I love that.
I think
too.
Hugs are very important.
How about this, folks? Only the weakest of males want to compete with women, and only the weakest of
Start over,
I'm
honey.
not even going to finish this.
Oh.
Well, it's just the first line itself. Only the weakest of males want to compete in women's sports. Now, let me ask you something. Do the women, how do you think the women feel about going up against a person that's a man in certain things? Now, we mentioned this before, and I know this world is different now, and I'm so old school. I'm still back in the 40s.
We know.
But what I want to say is, the guy that won the women's She won the championship, the swimming championship, right? He won the championship. Now, when he swam with the men's league years before that, he came in like 25th place or 12th place or whatever it was. But when he's with the women, he came in first. How does a mom or a dad feel if you've got kids, you got daughters here?
If it's a co-ed competition?
It's not a co-ed. It's called women's swim team, women's competition.
Then the men shouldn't be there.
But I'm trying to say, what do you say when your daughter lost, came in 2?
Why is the
because Henry came in first?
Well, then if it's women's, why is a man in it?
Because he wants to be a woman.
Oh,
don't you get what I'm trying to say here? It wasn't like it's a
I got it.
And there's nothing. Look, I don't care what anybody does, but that's not fair.
I
don't care what anybody does with their own body. That's their own business. But what I'm trying to say, when it comes to sports or with women, it doesn't make sense to me.
All right. Well, on that subject,
yes,
80% of women leaders played sports growing up. That's
go.
A nice statistic. So keep your kids engaged in sports.
Absolutely.
Keep your girls engaged in sports. Oh, here Albert says, in their youth, Eric and George swapped girlfriends. In this case, while George was bored with Patty, Eric pursued Patty.
And Albert, they still stayed friends, which is very interesting. Oh, no, good. Dennis
Dennis.
Lake Geneva, Wisconsin's in the house. Hey, folks, speaking of Lake Geneva, you know where we're going to be next Thursday, June 22nd, Mars' 100th anniversary party at the Riviera Ballroom.
This is something different, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be in the Riviera Ballroom, downtown Lake Geneva, folks. We're excited to be there. Me, John Ludi, Duo Delight, and some other band. It's going to be great.
We should have information. We should probably...
Yeah, I mean, I have it. I just don't have it taped here. But anyway, folks, it's next Thursday. And it's 4:30 doors open, $125 per person, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to give you all the booze, all the food, all the free rides on the ferry ride or the ferry boat or whatever you call them now, because you can't call it that. So whatever it is.
On the boat rides. And it's going to be fun. So go to Mars.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going on about 7:30 or something. We're going on the night. It's like a cocktail party atmosphere. So it is more cocktail. So it's not like
it's more dressy up, a little more beachy.
It'll be very fun, a very fun event.
Relationship tip for men. Here it is, folks. Tighten all the lids on all the jars in the house. Eventually, she'll come and speak to you. because she's going to need you to open those jars.
Oh,
You
good
gotta love
one.
that. Isn't
Oh,
that
Dennis
good?
seen Scott last night.
There you go, folks. Hey, everybody, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Why don't we get to another sponsor, folks? That's right. We need to go to our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Hand rolled. Father's Day is right around the corner.
Which means it's probably too late to get them on time.
Javier will send them to you. Call them at 727-366-7536. Kids, hint, 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 hint. Cigars, Father's Day.
Will we have time to get them here in time?
I don't know. But anyway, folks, that's it. And don't forget our good buddies from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. 773-999-7888. Carmela and Anthony out of Rosemont, Illinois. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Pets. Pets. You know how much we love pets. I know how much you miss the dog very much.
Oh.
All right, pets. Life support for every crummy day ever.
Wait, say it one more time. I was reading.
Pets. Life support for every crummy day ever.
So,
And if my pet makes you uncomfortable, then I'd be happy to lock you in another room. And be the person your dog thinks you are.
I've heard that before.
Gotta love that.
So while we were away, we did see several service dogs, which I hear it's not hard to do, but I could understand why people have service dogs. For emotional support dogs, I shouldn't say service, emotional support dogs. And all weekend long, the kids would be sending me pictures of Zoe. I was overly obsessed with needing to get home to see my baby.
Yeah, a little crazy at that
It
point.
was a little overboard.
So I'm wondering what she's going to be like when we have an actual baby.
I don't even know.
When we have grandkids. Hey, guys, oh my God, facts. Today is International DNA Day. Scientific papers documenting the discovery of DNA were published on April 25th, 1953. Happy, even though it's not April, it's an old fact. But
it's an old fact.
It's a true fact. Happy DNA.
So why did you say that all your information you put out is on the day of it?
Well, I pulled it.
No.
These are old.
Every girl thinks of running away from home at least once in her life, not for love, but for freedom of doing whatever she wants in her life. Do you know I ran away once when I was younger?
Where'd you go? Around the block?
Nope.
Where'd you go?
Up the tree in the front yard.
And you hid there?
True story. Ask my mother and my sister. They're here somewhere.
And you hid there?
My mom and dad were calling me, and I just sat up in that tree. I'm going to show them.
You're going to show them,
True
right?
story.
You got to love that, folks. Okay, come on, got some dates.
Kathy, I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, guys, dates, like we said, Lake Geneva, Mars, 100th anniversary next Friday, of course, Chicago Brown Steak. On next Saturday, Taverna on Division on the 24th, me and Double T, outside patio. It's going to be fun. And then next Sunday, the 25th, we'll be back at the Speakeasy again, but this time it'll be Sinatra Sunday. That's the 25th. The 28th or the 29th will be in the concert in the park in Lake Geneva with Bill Saratella. I love doing that concert in the park in Lake Geneva on a Thursday. That's a lot of fun there. Absolutely.
Really? I started taking over her room, but then we found her.
There you go. Then you found her, huh? All right, celebrity birthdays and friends' birthdays for Thursday, June 15th. Paul Lynde. Oh, if you think I'm a lemon, why don't you squeeze me? Paul Lemon, folks. Remember him from Matchbox? Oh,
yes.
He was a great Uncle Arthur.
Matchbox?
Not Matchbox. Max. Hollywood
Square.
Squares.
I was going to say, wait, the Squares.
Hollywood Squares. Oh, he was also Uncle Arthur.
Arthur on Bewitched.
Yes, all right. Our good friend Diane Winkler, Blake's mom, turns 86 years old today. Burl Ives. Oh, I love Burl Ives. Got some great songs.
Christmas movies.
Well, he also had a big career, be a folk singer, but Burl Ives, everybody remembers him as a little Santa Claus. And yeah. Virgil, of course, King Virgil from the WWF. He was the sidekick, of course, in the Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, 61 years old. Tommy Quinion, better than Tommy Q from Mojo's Jukebox. Happy birthday, Tommy. Hope you have a good one. Ron Argent from the band The Zombies. And also he was in the band with the song, Hold Your Head Up, Hold Your Head Up. Ron Argent celebrates a birthday. How about Mary Wicker? She played the maid in a lot of movies and TV shows, celebrates a birthday. And Barry the Fish Melton, 76 years old. He was a guitar player for Country Joe Fish and the Dinosaurs. No clue. But anyway, they were around at one particular time. Alan White, the original drummer from the band Yes, turned 75 years old. He also joined John Lennon in the Plastic Ono Band. Oh, Jim Belushi's birthday. I did not know that. Thank you, Larry.
Ooh,
I hope
Larry,
you're doing.
Jim
Lisa
Belushi.
Marie Reckless in the house.
Hey, Lisa.
How you doing, my dear friend? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, but Alan White also joined the Plastic Ono Band, John and Yoko, back in the day. So very cool. Also, Billy Williams, from former Chicago Cub.
Oh, Billy Wibbums, as we used to call him as kids.
And our cousin Whitney Cummings.
Yesterday was Whitney's birthday.
Happy birthday, Whitney Cummings. Folks, another oh my God facts. Here it is, honey. If you take your age and multiply it by 7,
Yes.
then multiply it by 1,443, the product repeats your age 3 times.
Yes.
Try this, folks. Try it. If you take your age and multiply it by 7, then multiply it by 1,443, the product repeats your age 3 times. More unuseful information.
Toilet.
From Ocean's Pit.
What is that? Bathroom garb.
More
hey, Stella.
garb.
Stella's in the house.
Stella, what's up, my dear friend? I hope you're doing well. Over 3 decades, Diane Niren, 64 years old, she tried 5 times to swim 110 miles from Cuba to Florida, and she finally did it at the age of 64 years old.
God bless.
Do you imagine that, swimming 110 miles from Cuba to Florida? And she finally did it at the age of 64.
Cuba,
holy cow. That's a kudos to good news. Go ahead.
Forbes Woman says, never post your achievements. Post stupid stuff and jokes so they'll think you have no future because people hate progress. Yes, seriously.
Boy, I noticed that too. And a lot of people
don't want to hear the good stuff. They want to hear the down.
You know what? Especially in my job, I'm on Facebook a lot, posting stuff, and sometimes people probably get sick of it. But then everybody's doing that exact same thing. So it's a good point. It makes a lot of sense, honey. One more before you got this one. NBC says an Illinois man accidentally shot himself in the leg during a dream. He thought he was being robbed. Dream police, shot himself, thought someone was breaking in, shot his own leg.
Was he holding the gun in his hand while he was sleeping?
Probably, or it could have been on a nightstand. A lot of people are holding their weapons now. This crazy world that's going on.
Wow.
What do you got, hon?
All right, from Vito, success. At age 4, success is not peeing in your pants. At age 12, having friends. At age 16, success is having a driver's license. At age 20, success is having sex.
At 20, I had mine when I was 14.
At 20. Oh. Yeah, okay. At age 35, success is having money. At age 50, success is having money.
Yes.
At 60, success is having sex.
At 60. Yeah.
At 70, success is having a driver's license. At 75, success is having friends. And at age 80, success is not peeing in your pants.
Like they did at the pool.
The complete reverse.
Like they did at the pool at the Kalahari or the Kamikaze Resort.
Oh, my God.
In wonderful, Anyway, folks. All right, how about this? Honey, offers job, Patrick. Oh, how about this? Chicago Tribune, former Chicago Blackhawk, Patrick Sharp. He was an announcer. Patrick Sharp, he was an announcer for the Hawks. Now he's going to be working in the office for the Philadelphia Flyers, leaving Chicago, working in the office in the home front.
Patrick Sharp?
Patrick Sharp.
Was one of the players.
Yeah, then he was an announcer. And then,
I did not know
that. He retired, whatever he did. And now he's with the Philadelphia Flyers in their office, home office.
Holy cow.
Today is National Bourbon Day. So
it's an everyday bourbon day for you?
Uh-huh.
Who's Riley Keough?
Riley.
So Entertainment Tonight says Riley Keough, whoever that is
she the daughter?
To become sole trustee of Lisa Marie Presley's estate. Is that her daughter?
I think that could be her daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little fighting over that stuff. Hey, can you guys tell me why some people call their car a whip?
What?
They call their car a whip. There you go. Thank you, Kathy. That's
Oh,
Melissa
it is
Marie's
Lisa
daughter.
Okay, because I'm like,
Success is if you don't need pills or all the functions
of
on
your vitals.
Yeah,
That's
good
true.
point, Albert. Anybody watching this, can someone?
Yeah, that's her daughter.
That's
okay.
her daughter. Thank you, Pina. Hey, guys, come up with this. Can you tell me why people call their car a whip? Now, I know in the Mexican...
I've never heard of that.
I know in the Mexican community. The Mexican community, they do it. I know
a whip?
I know the African American thing, they do it. They call it a whip. But does anybody can tell me that?
I never heard that. And what does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out from you guys. Can anybody tell me why people call their cars a whip? Anybody out? Whip. That's WHIP. Can anybody tell me why that is? I have no idea. Maybe if you guys can look that up. I don't know if Jerry Jams is watching today. Our fact checker,
roving reporter.
Our roving reporter. But why do they call cars a whip? WHIP.
Like whipped cream.
I don't know why.
Never heard of that either.
What do you got there? Sent in by Gigi from Crash Champions.
Stop being offended by a Facebook post, by a piece of art, by people displaying affection, or by what someone said to you. Be offended by war, poverty, greed, and injustice. Amen, Gigi.
Amen to that one, Gigi. All right, kids' sports. We've been talking about kids' sports, folks. Remember, when you go to a kid's sports and your kids are playing Little League, softball, soccer, whatever it is, they're kids. It's a game. Cheer for everyone. Officials are human beings. Sportsmanship should be everywhere. You see it one time on one side. The families, they don't run. They boo when the other team. I know it's hard, but these are kids' sports. These kids are having fun. Some of these kids all have to play together. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Imagine me if I was if I had the kids when they were young and I was a coach, not a coach, but I was in the stands. If they made a bad play, I'd be going crazy.
My dad was a little crazy out there too at the time.
So there you go. There you go.
In a respectful way, though. Some of the other parents weren't. My dad was definitely respectful, but a little crazy.
There you go.
All right. So, Fox News says if you've purchased frozen fruit sold at Costco, it has been recalled. The Organic Daybreak Blend.
Now, there you go. We also Lisa Marie says we also called it a whip. Okay, but Lisa Marie, tell me why.
Hip hop artists thought the Mercedes emblem looked like a steering wheel.
Okay, and there you go. Michael says in empires for years, parents and coaches are brutal.
Now, two down, guys.
To go. Okay.
We got them right where we want them.
Now, Stella thinks it was a steering wheel. All right. In modern times, various hip hop artists. Okay, Pina says whip became a slang for a car when steering wheels were first placed in the motor vehicles. It was originally called a whip.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Pina,
Kathy. Thank you for that, honey.
And Stella.
Yeah, there you go.
And Lisa Marie.
A steering wheel.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you guys all. That's good.
So it's something to do with the steering wheel. I got
honey, if your life was a book, what would be the title of that book?
Here's me. Yes, that was good.
Gee.
That was supposed to be my name.
That was good. If I had to say my book, I don't know.
Good one, G.
That is a good one.
I forgot about that.
What would be a title for a book if it was your book? Okay, here's
me. Because everything and every time I ever talk about a story, I'll say, here's me.
Yeah. I don't know what I would call mine. I could call it Part of My Past, like I did my CD.
No, we would call yours.
How about
No Filter Ever?
That's the name of the book. No Filter Ever. Who's going to buy that book? If I should write a book, folks, what should I call it? What would be the title for a good book? Instead of Simon Says, maybe Ocean Says.
This is my life.
There you go.
There you go. See, Stella just said, there you go.
There you go. That's it. No, you got to come up with something catchier than that. Anyway, I like all. I mean, it's cool.
Help me make it through the night.
Eric
I
Todd,
like that, Eric.
Love it, buddy. Love it. Eric Todd, my good buddy. I hope you're doing well, pal. Eric Todd, he does a lot of entertainment for September Fest in Schaumburg. What do you got, honey?
This is from Gail. The only sexual knowledge a third grade boy needs to know is that girls have cooties. I like it.
Absolutely.
Tony Deanna, I
did
did
it.
it my way.
Oh, yeah, that's very
Yep.
good. Fast cars. There you go.
That's
Fast
our
cars.
Tony D. There's Mr. Lipschitz in the house.
Mr. Lipschitz is in the house, folks. In the Bible, the phrase, don't be afraid, is in the Bible 365 times.
Wait, what phrases?
In the Bible, it says 365 times, don't be afraid.
Oh.
So that you remind everybody that God in every day,
Don't be afraid.
No, don't be afraid to be fearless.
So there are a couple sayings that we use in our house
I like that
because
one.
there are times where I think it's the one was Natalie, remind me how it goes. Something on the order of give it to God and go to sleep. Because you guys all know how we go through things here with Mama D, and just different things that happen within our lives that you feel like you're out of control. So there's times that you feel like you need to do something, you need to help, you need to have a solution.
Yeah.
But it said give it to God and go to sleep. And Natalie and I both lived by that for a little while. We still live by that. And there was one other one and I can't remember it. Wondering why I'm not.
Here's another example. Today is Cancer Survivor Day. Shouldn't it be Cancer Survivor Month? Cancer Survivor Month, not day.
This should be Cancer Survivor Year.
Years. Hey, the first 5 days
Yes,
after...
give it to God and go to sleep.
There
Yes.
you go. The first 5 days after the weekend are the hardest.
Yes.
I like
Amen.
that one. Amen to that. I like that one. How about this, honey? You guys might not know this gentleman. I never met the man, but he was an author who wrote the great life and story of Badfinger, one of my favorite bands. And Dan Motivia passed away. And he wrote a great book on Badfinger. If you love Badfinger, if you don't own the book, you should. I'm at the age where if a woman says no, I say thank you.
Isn't that the truth?
Today is also National Old Fashioned Day for anybody that drinks old fashioned drinks.
Oh, so when we were at the Ishnala, they had a name. They had a number which was in the 24,000s of how many old fashions they served this year so far.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
And they're just celebrating their 70th
year anniversary
in business.
So Absolutely. This is a good one.
Shoot.
Repeat after me. I'm allowed to do what's best for me, even if it upsets other people.
That's me.
That is you, and that should be everybody.
I think that should be everybody, folks. Hey, Taylor Swift fans, I'm going to tell you about this woman.
Gigi, are you listening?
This is interesting. She's a marketing genius, this lady. I don't know nothing. I couldn't tell you what song she sings. I couldn't tell you anything about her. All I'm trying to say is that she was selling her merchandise out in the parking lot for people who couldn't, if people could go there and buy stuff, even though they weren't going to the concert.
Oh, that is genius.
That is called ching ching for probably what they were charging for T-shirts. I can just imagine.
Yes, that was.
I don't know how many.
Idea.
I don't know how many acts do that. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. But a lot of times when you go like to the ballparks, you see guys with their little trucks selling T-shirts and stuff before you get into the stadium.
Wow.
But you got to give her credit for her marketing. That's like when they tailgate, for games. Zach Brown Band, country guy. What he does is pretty cool. He does the tailgating for his fans. So they have his people cooking brats and burgers and stuff in the parking lot for free.
For real?
He gives them to his fans for free. How cool is
that's
that?
Nice, Zach Brown.
Zach Brown Band. That's pretty
Gigi sent in
cool.
another one that I think is wonderful.
Go ahead.
We should have a national quiet day where everyone just shuts up for 24 hours. Gigi, I am all for that.
I just wish I could keep my mouth shut just for 10 minutes.
Exactly. I take 10 minutes quiet from him.
How about $12 over there for a beer at Wrigley Field? Holy cow.
Yeah, welcome to the
new world, folks. Hey, something that's going on in this country, folks, and I'm going to tell you something. Look, 1776, we had to clean house in our government. They have to.
We're waiting.
Yeah, that's it. 1776, they had to clean house.
That's the bicentennial year.
The house is filthy again. It needs to be cleaned out.
That was bicentennial year, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
1776 and 1876.
Speaking of Bourbon Day, honey, they're sending a brand new bourbon that's $75,000 for a bottle. It's going to be launched into orbit and aged in outer space.
For real?
Yeah.
Cool.
For National Bourbon Day. What do you got, hon?
All right. So I guess I'm not becoming a flight attendant with the Chinese Airlines. The Chinese Airlines are criticized over weight restriction rules for female flight attendants.
You remember back when we were
Shame
young, when
on
I
you.
was younger, and when we were all younger, when you went on the airplane, all these stewardess that they were called, and they all had to look like models. They were all beautiful, and of course now because of discrimination, everything has changed. And then all of a sudden they started having men flight attendants. Men.
Yes, they do.
And so it's like a beauty pageant, or like when you're dancers in Las Vegas. Do you have to be a certain weight? You have to keep that weight, or you lose your job.
Was this year?
No, this was done before. But I guess they're just the poor life this woman had
Dana Plato, isn't she from? What show was she on?
with. I forgot. With
Oh
the,
my God,
with the
Dana
little guy.
Plato.
With tell me about. What
Oh my God.
What are you talking about, Willis?
What you talk?
But
Yeah, but the baggage has to be under 50 pounds. Exactly.
Good
Or
point,
they
man.
charge you a
Good
left
point.
lung.
Different strokes.
Different stroke. So at
Yeah.
age 34, Dana Plato killed herself on Mother's Day while lying beside her fiancé. The day before her death, she had been humiliated on the Howard Stern show. I don't know if I remember the story.
But she got a lot of those young child stars when they got older. Also, now the other guy, not Arnold, but his brother, Willis. Willis got involved in drugs.
Different strokes, yes.
Willis got in trouble with drugs and stuff after the show ended too. I mean, you get fame like that. All of a sudden, you get whatever you want, and this goes in life
I
in
didn't
general.
know this story at all.
And then they take it away, and then you can't get another job. You get typecast, and you can't get another job, and they get into this rut, and it's like just horrible.
Well, this
horrible.
day and age, finding friends with the same mental disorder is priceless.
Absolutely, and that's my friends that I hang with. We all have a little loose up here, and that's why we get along so well.
Great guy. So all you guys that are friends with him, you guys all got a little
We're all
screw
a
you
little
loose.
lost. We all know that.
Then I must
Okay.
really have a screw loose if I
Now,
married the guy.
Good point. Now, let me tell you. Now, remember back in the day about dogs. Dogs are bad. In the 1970s, they made movies about killer Dobermans. In the 80s, it was the German Shepherds. In the 90s, it was that Rottweiler. He was going to be dangerous. He's going to kill. And these days now, I think it's pit bulls that get a bad name.
Yeah.
When are they going to hold responsible the humans
Oh, yeah,
that
exactly.
probably treat these dogs like shit and beat them to make them become mean and dangerous? No dogs are brought up that way when they're babies.
No.
No, they're not. And just like even human beings, when people get pushed or get whipped, they get picked on, and eventually they grow strong and they go, and they go after you. But why don't you ask the parents or the humans, and even some of these, and I'm not going to stick up for serial killers.
Oh, you're not?
I'm
Good.
not. But I'm going to say, if you look at some of their stories, if you watch some of these documentaries of some of these,
Oh,
their
I see. Like their
families
past.
fuck
Yes.
these kids
yes.
up, these guys up. God, did you ever? I mean, unbelievable what they
Yeah,
did to
that's
these
kind of
kids.
scary.
It's crazy. What do you got? That's sent in by Natalie.
Bye,
Bye.
Natalie. Call me crazy, but she'd try it. Have you guys heard that the hash brown Oreo McFlurry sandwich hack? Taking 2 hash browns and filling it with McFlurry. She thinks this sounds good. I don't know for sure if I would.
But she said she would try
She
it.
would try it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. You got 2 things you like. It can't be. It's like taking a
I'm
bite
not a
of
big
one
hash brown person. Maybe that's my
But
thing.
It would be
But
like,
I take that Oreo McFlurry.
yeah, but we taking the same thing. You take a hash brown and then you take a piece of the flurry. So what's the difference? It all goes in the same spot.
This is true.
I don't know the name of that hospital. I should have found out.
Yeah, we should have.
But-
WGN News, an Illinois hospital will close its door this week.
Doors,
Doors
not just one door.
this week due in part to a cyber attack 2 years ago, which analysts said makes it the first hospital to publicly link criminal hackers to its closure.
Wow. Now, for a hospital to close. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you something real fast. which very, very important. Do you know what BLM stands for?
Black Lives Matter.
I'm going to ask you all again. What does BLM stand for?
Bacon, lettuce, mayonnaise.
Try it again. Oh, wait, there's Greg from
Hey,
Taverna
Greg,
on
how are
Division.
you?
Remember, they're the #1 patio on the in Melrose Park. Actually, #1 patio of all of suburbs of Chicago. It's fantastic what Greg does, and people will try to copy, but they will never
I was going to
copy
say there's
what
not going to be
Greg
another
and
one.
Jennifer and the staff have done at Taverna. We're there next Saturday. Me and Double T outside.
So that's what I say, but I think he's got another.
BLM. It does stand for Black Lives Matter.
Bacon, lettuce, mayo.
Yes. The important thing besides Biden lap matters. Biden's laptop matters. That's what BLM
It's
stands
Thursday.
for. Biden's laptop matters.
It's
I
Thursday.
just thought we get Tony Deanna, I maybe get a kick out of that. You know he is. Anyway, folks, we're coming
Tony,
to
that was for your benefit.
What do you got on?
Okay, dear boys, don't put restrictions on your girl. She is already facing many from family and society.
I tell you something, and it's got to be very, there you go. It's got to be very, very difficult to be grown up as a kid these days, but it's got to be even more harder for a woman. Right?
Not anymore. I feel sorry for a lot of, but I think, well, unless you're an insecure, weaker person, it could be.
I don't know. It's got to be tough for kids these
If
days.
a man's going to down a woman, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be hard these days. Anyway, folks, it's coming to the hour, end of the hour.
I
And,
finished all my stuff, honey.
Well,
You did good today.
today we did good. Anyway, listen, guys, go out and have fun. Life is too short, man. And just do what you got to do. There you go. Just there. Good point, Johnny G. Now, tonight we'll be at Benuti's in Addison with the main event band. It's going to be Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde, Jerry Jams, and Lisa P helping us out for a couple songs. Tomorrow is a private affair. We will not be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. I'll be in North Riverside for a private affair. Saturday, the main event band will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy in St. Charles. Listen to this lineup. Double T, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, Danny Ramonde, the Professor, Daryl Armenstadt, and making her singing debut with us. Now, she's been singing for years, but making her singing debut with us, Christian Knievel, the daughter of the late Robbie Knievel and the granddaughter of my
Evel
first real
Knievel.
superhero, Evel Knievel. Kristen will be singing some song with us. 8:30 Showtime, oshows.com. Come on out, have a little fun. Tomorrow, Sharice Paisani will be our guest. She's going to be interesting stuff. Young girl, very, very cool. Go, Christian Knievel. That's good care of my girl. You got it, Johnny. I will do that. And soon we got to get me, Johnny, and Kristen doing a song together.
You called her Crystal yesterday,
I'm sorry,
too.
Kristen, doing a show together. It's coming up soon. We got to put that together, all of us. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys. So let's go back and let's not forget our very good friends and sponsors, Ace Hardware, Norwich Displays, Evergreen Park in Warrenville, U-Haul Services, grills, spices, outdoor furniture, flowers, they have it all. Making a new key for your car. I'll sign up for that app, the Ace app.
Yes.
Get deals, discounts, tell what's going on. Buy local, shop local. That's our friends from Ace, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods, folks. That's Ace Hardware. And you guys, I tell you, we really appreciate all you sponsors that are helping us here with the show and everybody that's been with us. I mean, got to think of... man, it just Deutsche Power Center has been one of the very first. Gorelli was with us for a while. I came back again, and
They're more of a seasonal.
Patriot Funding was with us for a long time too.
Yep.
Everybody out there, Mary, how you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well.
Mary?
Kathy Cooper in the house. How you doing, honey? All right, guys. So don't forget, come on out to Venuti's tonight in Addison. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tiny and Tall Dog Rescue will be there too, handing out some brochures to adopt or foster a dog.
Oh.
It's very, very important to take a dog home. Thank you so much, honey Laura. I hope you had a good one.
I had a great one.
And again, we want to say thank you to Nick and Phyllis Sahajas
I'm so
Great
glad you guys put
friends.
this together.
They put this together. They are the true blue. Great friends. We love you guys very, very much. Marianne, I hope you're doing well, honey. All right, so Venutis tonight. Don't forget, Saturday, Ron Estes Club Arcata Speakeasy in St. Charles. Thank you, John. Thank you guys all for watching. Remember, buy local, shop local. Remember to support local establishments and live entertainment. And remember the great words of Sir Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love now more than ever, man. Support bands, support your friends, support your family. Try to do the best out there, man, because life is hard. It's hard, and it's going to get even harder if things don't change, especially for the future for our children.
For sure.
Anyway, Erica, how you doing, my good friend? And Albert said, I'll see you Saturday too, Albert, at Ron Estes Club Arcata Speakeasy. Shows.com. We got to go, folks. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, is going to take us out, Nicola.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye,
Have a good one,
everybody.
everyone. See you next time.
See you tomorrow on Friday. Charisse Paisani will be our guest. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day.